We have been seeing of late that boxers,
Mm-hmm.
they have been targeted. Some died, and some were arrested and tortured, like Justin Juko.
Mm-hmm.
And from that, we even saw that after they released him,
Mm-hmm.
he saw that he's going to fight for human rights.
Mm-hmm.
And he also mentioned that the boxing community is the boxing fraternity is even in fear because they
Is
don't
under
know,
attack.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they don't know why
Oh.
they are being attacked.
Mm-hmm. Okay. First of all, to you who are not Ugandans, our viewers who are not Ugandans, let me brief you with Justin Juko. Justin Juko is been a professional boxer, a Ugandan who played, I think, at least up to 50, 80 professional matches in different kind of weights. He won gold medals from Olympics. That was in New Zealand, Auckland. Some days back, he's played with the unbeaten, undefeated Malcolm, that is Mayweather Jr. And I think rumors had it that at a point was among the coaching staff of Mayweather camp, which we have to verify. So is of that profile and magnitude that is he is. Recently, we saw that government of Uganda securities, according to the president of Uganda, they have accepted another killing of another boxer called Zebra Senyange. Also, there is another boxer who's a people power leaning. His nickname is called Vegas. He's also a professional boxer. Why am I giving this kind of preamble, the introduction today? I just wanted to show you how the actually, just to paint a picture that the boxing fraternity is under attack. Then you had asked me that you had said that Justin Duke now he made a statement like he's going to join human rights activists, right? Maybe also to let you know, and our viewers who don't know, Justin Duke, he's been a FDC leaning activist, right? So he has already been in politics somehow because he saw that the injustices are going on. And then, yeah, I think here I'm going to hypothesize what I think they're trying to tell us. He's been active politically, and I think one thing I will say before I go to any step, Justin and other Ugandans, don't wait when you face the real injustice to fight for those who have been facing it, right? I've said it before that we speak here whatever we're speaking just to make sure, even when our time comes to be abused, to be harassed, we have an army that will help us to speak for us. That's how it works. That's why you see lawyers, uh, even lawyers, they have other lawyers that could protect them. That's how it works. This should be part of the new customs, the customary laws. We should write nowhere, but we know that that is how we should operate as a country.
Speaking of lawyers,
Mm,
according to Justin, when he was taken to, because
mm.
he was tried in the, I think in the army barracks,
Court martial, yes.
yeah, he was not even allowed to have a lawyer. In fact, he said that he was the only civilian in that room.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else was I think a militant.
Mm-hmm. Militant, yes.
So what do you have to say about that?
That is another violation of human rights. But anyway, in Museveni's government, human rights violation is gross, if I may permit me use a word like that. So Justin is not different from the likes of Kitatas, We've seen them being taken into the same court martial, however much they were civilians. It's not different from the former boxers like Robert Chagulanyi Bobby Wine. Bobby Wine played only one match and he won it as a boxer. So it's not different. I think it was a year 2017 or 18 actually, when he was beaten and brutalized in a lower. That incident took even his driver. He ended up in army barracks. What was he doing there? They tried to, the usual tricks of dictatorships. They say that Bobi Wine then had machine gun, AK-47 and things like that. They lined them up. I remember it was a female policeman who said that, okay, Bobi Wine owned these things, but up to today we're looking for those machine guns and other gadgets, the bullets they lined up, just to make sure, for the purpose of news. Up to today, we are yet to find that ice cream that melted when when it was subjected to heat. So what am I making here? My point is, that is has been happening and it is going to happen. To abuse human rights by subjecting civilians to this kind of they're militarizing society. You understand? It is done deliberately. So is one of those now who know how that court martial looks like. Because even when you read, I looked at him in his interview saying he doesn't know even the type of the gun they are telling him to talk about. He could not even say its name, to show you how ignorant he is about whatever they're telling him. But anyway, that cannot stop a dictator from abusing human rights.
So sadly, we lost Zebra, who was also a boxer, and President Museveni made a statement where he talked about how Zebra did not cooperate with the security officials that came to his house to interview him, and how his wife and son cooperated. Do you think it was right, assuming he didn't cooperate, was it right for them to kill him? Or what do you make of Museveni's statement?
Okay, first of all, you permit me to take you somewhere in Spain. In Spain, there is an incident that happened. The terrorists came to attack one Spanish town. Then they killed around 100 plus 150 in that kind of accident. Someone drove through a lot of people and he killed what he killed. Then during the fracas, the police managed to shoot him. A few months ago, I've seen Spain people trying so much they are demonstrating, they are demanding the government, why did you kill that person? We wanted to know why he did that. The killer, a person who killed 100 plus people, Spaniards, being European, being civic, they said no, the killer of these people, we needed to know why he killed the other, not by killing him. You understand? Because in killing him, the intellectuals in Spain, the Spaniards, think that there is kind of cover up, right? Even I think in DRC Congo, it happened when President Laurent Kabila, was assassinated by one of his young bodyguards. What was his name? Rashid. When Rashid shot him, another bodyguard came, rushing the head of bodyguards, shot him. But the person who killed Rashid was sentenced in Congo because it was kind of a cover-up murder. Why am I saying this? Let me bring you back to the question. Killing Zebra. Why is he killed? He was an open openly a strong support of NRM, you understand, which is not a bad thing. He did not deserve death, right? So he's killed just that way. Maybe it is a cover up, but I don't think that security officers or whatever, whether armed officers, if the country called Uganda had very organized, uh, distinguished security forces, we would know that a group policemen, they have to arrest you. When they arrest you, they have to put you to CID. And when are they supposed to arrest you? We see all those things. We go back, but here I'm finding that Mr. Museveni is confirming what Ugandans have been saying to him, that his government has degenerated, is not respecting humans. So it shows even how calm he was, how unpanicked he is, how unconcerned he is. You understand?
There's actually, sorry to cut you off.
Yes,
Short. There's actually a picture going around where we see an army officer giving what seems to be like a sum of money to the wife of Zebra.
Yeah, because I think it is in the same government. I think 18th and 19th November, there was a massacre. Ugandans were killed during the light. One woman that hurted me more, she was carrying plates. She was just like any common Ugandan, just trying to find maybe food for her kids. She was shot in head, so bitter, and then she died. And others lost lives during that time. And the President Museveni, in the response, he said that they are going to pay the families, to compensate families of those people. So would you wonder if the same government now is compensating?
So is it a scheme that when they kill your family member, they give you a certain amount of money?
Yeah, it's not a unique, it's not an outlier, it is a normal thing, it is a norm. Because Mr. Yoweli's government has been I think it has reduced its level to that level that we can kill citizens and pay the relatives to shut up.
So basically, there is no value of life.
Exactly, that's what was my next point. That in Museveni's government, in current government, human life is not valued. After all, when you remember Away came to power, he used one of the tactics he talks about in his book. There is a tactic they used to call human shielding. That was a very painful way of shielding yourself, you as a soldier, so that people die. You get? So you see, even here, his government is surviving on the same technique, human shielding. Hey guys, if you've managed to get this far in this video, please, we thank you for that. And we also say, can you please subscribe? Please subscribe to our channel so that you give us more energy to make videos like this. And please, we plan to get more programs and more people on this channel, but you have to give us that energy by subscribing. And near a subscription button, there is another arrow, which is a share button. Please, can you share our videos after watching?